guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, trying new makeup that I just picked up from Ulta. I have here quite a few items, also just some new makeup that I've been trying out that I've been obsessed with. So let's just go ahead and get started with this because I'm really excited to transform this face. So if you guys want to continue watching and see this process, then please go ahead and do so because I want you guys to see what new makeup there is over at Ulta. The item that I'm really excited to be using today is the new Kylie Cosmetics palette. It looks like this. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I talked a little bit about this on my IG stories. I did a haul and look how pretty this palette is. What I am gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna prep these eyes. I want the eyeshadow to really last on the eyelids. So in order to do that, we have to go ahead and apply some type of base. Put my lash extensions back on. I love having my extensions. They make it really easy to get ready, especially since I work on so much different content. Like I'm constantly filming YouTube videos, doing TikToks pretty much every single day I post on TikTok, and then also Reels. I just feel like having lash extensions make it so easy for me to get that content done quick. I also have this white pink lash. I mentioned this on my Instagram stories, but I literally used to dye my hair every single color you can think of. If you guys have been following me since I've had like purple, gray, blonde hair, let me know down below. I want to know because it's always interesting to hear like who's been here from the beginning. But I used to dye my hair every color, and now obviously like I just want to keep it nice and one color. It's less maintenance, so I was like, next best thing, let me just get fun colored lashes in there. So let's go ahead and go into the palette. I am gonna be going in with these three colors today right here. Go in with 90s Vibe first, and I'm just gonna be applying that all over my crease. I like the fact that Kylie redid these palettes. I like them better now, how they're much more smaller and it's kind of easier to see everything as opposed to those big palettes. I feel like we've really, as a whole, like in the makeup community, I've seen brands step away from doing like huge palettes. I don't know, I just feel like big palettes, like a lot of us, we don't do makeup like we used to. Like makeup is just very different nowadays. It's more so practical. So I think it's smart to have palettes that are just smaller. Then we're gonna go in with Glowing Through It, this color right here. Ooh, this is very pigmented. Very, very pigmented. Like these colors don't even need any type of like spray or anything because the pigmentation is literally there. Okay, so next up, I'm gonna go ahead and go back in with the shade Better With Time, and I am just going to wrap this look up on this outer edge right here. I feel like it really just will add gorgeous depth to the ends. So far, pigmentations on both mattes and shimmers is 10/10. First impressions, I love. So for complexion, I am going to be using this primer that has launched recently and I have reviewed on here that I've been obsessed with. This is the Milk Pore Eclipsing Mattifying Primer. I love this stuff. It is so good. So a little bit of this goes a long way, and then I just kind of apply it on my skin, especially in the areas where you may have like enlarged pores and may want to minimize the look of pores. That always really helps. So we apply the primer, and this is just gonna help really lock in the foundation on top and also really make sure that it absorbs any of those like extra little oils that may be peeking through, and just give a more blurred out complexion, which you guys can see. And now we can move on to our foundation. For today, what I'm going to be using is I'm going to be going in with my DANESSA MYRICKS Yummy Skin Beauty Balm, and I am just going to be mixing it with my favorite liquid foundation, which is the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation, and then applying it on the complexion. Oh my god, once the foundation is on the face, everything comes together so good. So on one side, I'm gonna be using the Artiste brush. So I just got this brush sent in and it's actually insane because I purchased this brush years ago and Artiste recently reached out to me and they sent me this brush. So it was literally like throwback. So I'm going to be applying the makeup with this brush and seeing how it looks. I haven't used this brush in years. It's literally been years. I remember the reason I got this brush was because I was literally obsessed with Jaclyn Hill's videos and she talked about this brush and I was like, oh my god, if she recommends it, I need to get it. I'd say it was maybe 2015 or 16, so I was probably like 19 years old or 20 years old, so it's been like 6 years because now I'm 26. It's just crazy how fast time flies. I have to say the brush is still as soft as I remember it. I feel like it really melts the foundation into the skin. So it's almost like a little bit more natural looking, the foundation, because it really presses it into the skin. Okay guys, so look how nicely this foundation combination is drying because it literally looks like a perfect soft matte finish. For concealer, I'm gonna be using the Beauty Creations Stay Flawless Concealer. I love this concealer. Beauty Creations, the Flawless Day Concealer in the shade C13. I'm gonna use my sponge that I love so much and just blend this out into my skin. The coverage on this is just phenomenal, especially when you want coverage. Okay, my camera literally just turned off as I was applying the concealer, but I also did apply my powder. And I am just removing the extra powder off of the under eye, like so, and then blending everything out. Okay, so we have that done. Now we're gonna move on to bronzing. So I did pick up another bronzer product. I actually picked up two, so I'm really excited about the two products that I picked up for bronzing. I saw that NYX came out with new Wonder Sticks. These are great if you want that more full coverage contour bronzing effect. This is what we're gonna be using to contour. Okay, so I'm gonna take the stick, you guys can see, this side, here, 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 like so. You guys can see, like it just adds some good warmth. Then I purchased another bronzing product and that is this Makeup Revolution powder bronzer. This one is the Mega Bronzer in the shade Too Warm. Look how stunning and big this is. Like this will last me forever. Let me just use my little scissors to open it. This was $8. And I'm going to set the areas where I went in with the cream bronzer. Next up, I'm gonna be taking the Wonder Stick blushes. So these I already tried on camera and I love them. I really love this light pink color. So we're just gonna go in and apply it right here. Like look how pigmented that is. You blend everything out. You really wanna make sure you blend, because you will get that pigmentation immediately. I highly recommend these Wonder Sticks if you're looking for very pigmented cream bronzers and blushes. I think you will really enjoy these. And for the blushes, I forgot to mention, I'm using the shade Light Peach and Baby Pink. I also have here the NYX Wonder Pencil. And I think they came out with this. Do you guys remember when everybody was using this little guy to do the highlight on the nose? Well, they came out with these little sticks and I feel like it was probably because they were like, oh, everybody liked that idea, so let's come out with pencils that are actually meant for that. So this is the Wonder Pencil Micro Highlight Stick. And then they did like a little tip on the nose. I do have to go in and powder the face because that's just a must for me. So I'm gonna be going in with my favorite powder and I'm gonna be doing a little technique here that I wanna do. So I'm gonna be taking my Beauty Blender Puff and I'm just gonna be melting everything into the skin to really set it. Whenever I really want to have a very, very like flawless matte complexion, I use this puff. This puff is like one of the best things I ever purchased. And I know people are like, oh, like you can get a puff like that for cheaper on Amazon. Yes and no. This puff is like one of a kind. Like the texture of it is like no other. And then last thing, I'm gonna go back in with the Pretty Fresh powder, and something that I've been loving doing lately because my eyebrows for some reason get very oily is I'll pat my eyebrows. This also helps them last all day long. I'll pat them with the powder, the Pretty Fresh powder, so they look nice and matte. Okay, one more thing I wanna do with you guys while we're still on camera is finish up this face with our lip. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Total Baller. I'm gonna go in with a new lippy that I just got that I'm so excited about. I'm like, where is it? Where is it? Here it is. So I just got another gloss from Rem Beauty. Rem Beauty has really amazing lippies. Like, I cannot wait for them to come out with lip liners. I've said that many times, but for real though, because their lipsticks, amazing. I have the shade, where is the shade? Roller Skates, I'm pretty sure it is. I always get it confused with Bubbly, yeah. I have the shade Roller Skates lipstick. This is my favorite lipstick at the moment. I also really, really love their Plumping Gloss in Away Message, and I had to pick this one up. This one is Pink Razor, which is like this really pretty like pinky tone, and I feel like this will go great with this look. It looks like this. I like how pigmented these are. So a little bit of this will go a long way, and then blend it in with your favorite brownie tone lip liner, which mine is Total Baller by NYX. This is the completed look, getting ready. Really love how this entire face turned out using all these new products that I purchased from Ulta. I literally am like obsessed, literally obsessed. I feel like this face came out so great. Everything that I tried, I was very impressed with. I have to say I was really, really impressed with the Kylie palette. I was not expecting that pigmentation to be so precise and so perfect. So I really recommend them if you've been eyeing them. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the bronze one because I'm like, wait, I love a bronze palette and I think that will be like my go-to. So yeah, this is the completed look. If you guys did enjoy watching this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Lets me know to continue doing getting ready with me videos, trying new makeup that I've purchased recently. So that always helps me out, thumbs up. And I think that's all I have for you guys. So I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. And I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.